Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question of the night. Why is Molly being so insufferable? Yo, this episode today, I couldn't even concentrate on the new actress playing Molly because she was just so over the top annoying. I do not understand why. She's never been like this. She's never been this stupid. She is usually the logical, sensible, smart, and yet she is acting like a complete and utter basket case, and I do not know why. And it's a shame because Gemini was good. Gemini says I like this Molly better, and yes, I did. By the quick, I did see it. Actually, I just finished watching a little while ago. Monique is in the chat. Was good, Monique. Tamara is in the chat. How you doing tonight, Tamara? Um, yeah. Why? Why is she being so annoying? Now let me check like usual. You know, it's funny, it's quite quick. I was sitting there thinking about you when I was watching. I was like, I knew you was going to ask me that, so I wanted to make sure I took some time to watch it so we could talk about it. Hopefully, other people actually caught up to it. Um, I got some thoughts. Queen Nikisha's in the chat. He said, good evening. Yeah, the casino hates when Molly us so new. Molly tends to be the one who takes casino side in things. Yeah, it's so out of pocket. Gemini said, yeah, Hope man, why are you crying now? Put that H on your chest and handle it. Ariana's in the chat. What's good, Ariana? Ariana's in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up to Ariana. Yep, Spider Quick. Well, I mean, there's like one more episode. Here's the thing. Um, I'm not surprised, but uh, Danny have hard time with YouTube. Seems like they try to limit daily, daily on my shorts today. What do you mean? What they wouldn't let? I don't understand. They didn't let you upload a video or something? I'm very curious about that. Lashanta's in the chat. What's good, Lashanta? Kyrie's when you receive blank like Thomas and you then divorce papers move quick. Hope ain't waste no damn time. I ain't mad at her. Lashanta says Portia have a seat. I can't stand her. Yeah, she was actually making me defend Spencer, and you know that's a problem. Gemini says actually like that Molly they had today. She's more believable character. I don't get it. What do you mean that she's more of a believable character? Like her attitude, her actions. Valerie's in the chat for Sasha. I like this Molly buddy even though she's whiny right now. Monique says, I hope Gladys gets what's coming to her. She is the devil's daughter using Sasha's grief and addiction to satisfy her own addiction. Yep, she's making Nina look good. Eagle Fang says, I'm so upset how they did Sasha Tay on this episode. I wanted her to overcome, but too much demons Gladys. I just wanted one normal character on the show. We can't have that. We have one normal character on the show, then that's boring. Can't do that. Oh, she definitely did. She definitely did, Rashata. She did. Lisa's in the chat. What's good, Lisa? I hate these little ones, but I gotta get a bowl to enjoy the big ones. Carrie says Thomas truly rock cold world. She's leaving Liam with no hesitation. Liam is dead weight. Anyways, now's the time. Now time to get Brooke her hideous. Damn. Ariana says when you defend special portion needs to yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm sitting there saying. That's exactly what I'm sitting there saying. Ariana. Jamila says Molly Tay did a much better job than well yeah. Yeah, she did. Danny says yes, they did not let me upload one of my videos and had to verification my account. They going to review my account 24 hours. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Danny. How many videos did you actually put up? Nikisha, I hope Gladys goes to Bentonville for what she's doing to Sasha. Okay, like, why is it not letting me do that? And Duan's in the chat was good, Duan. God damn it. Carrie says, I'm waiting until my hero comes in, then I'll go off on Gladys. Really, really go off on Gladys. I just wait until my inspiration arrives. Eagle Finch says it means to be fired from her job for what she did today. Alexis made a mistake today by not doing so. You know why she did it, though. It's not a mistake, but you know why she did it, though. Queen yourself is in the chat. What's good, Queen? It is always a blessing to see you. How are you doing tonight? That's so weird. You know what it is? You know, Darren, I think okay, maybe the only thing I can see why, and it's just a guess, you changed your channel name a couple of times. Maybe that's why they did that? Because it was first the soap, then it was the wrestling, then it was the source. So maybe that's why they did that. Maybe that's why they asked for verification. I'm just assuming. But like Quick said, one of Trina's fans, girls blocked me too. Well, we don't have to talk about that quite quick. Am Pop is in the chat. What's good, Am Pop? Of course, Queen. You know I always gotta ask about the Queen. I wouldn't be doing a good job of finding out about how the Queen's doing. Yes, Courage. I noticed that. I was like, I looked at the poll today. Denise is in the chat. What's good, Denise? Last day. How you doing tonight? Last day. Thank you for joining. I really do not like these size pops. I'm laughing so much. Okay. I'm not even gonna get into it. I mean, I want to get into it. Well, I probably should get into it. No, that's not as spider quake. When you start there calling people dogs, when you start calling people dogs, that's taking it too far. It has nothing to do with women or men. It has everything to do with the fact that you're sitting there calling people dogs. I didn't catch it yesterday because I was mostly tipsy. And I had about like 30 some people in the chat. So let's just keep it chill tonight, Spider Quake. Kyrie says, poor Scotty. No. Yeah, Kyrie's, yeah, it seems like it. It was like nobody wants him to. I'm surprised people actually want them to represent him as a lawyer since he doesn't actually have a good track record. Valerie said Gladys acted like she was in high school today. Yeah, I felt like she was doing that to gaslight Sasha. Because I was honestly tell you, she was going. Here's the thing: she was going extra. She was going extra. Today more than normal. Like she was being way over the top. Last day says I'm good. GH was good today. I like this Molly a lot more than the other. I think a lot of people like this one more than the other one. That's right, Spider Quake. You got stabbed, and that's very true. That's very well. Except for tonight. Tonight I'm not actually, I'm not actually drinking tonight, but I may turn up tomorrow though. Yeah, I definitely want to turn up tomorrow. Monique says, as much as I can't stand Liam, he was right. How does whole kiss Thomas turned into a steppy conversation? Exactly. It's called deflecting. It's called deflecting, Monique. All right, well, I'm glad it's funny too, Spider Quake. Gemini says, Danny says my Winer review is up. Is it a short? I'll watch it anyway, but I'm just wondering, is it a short or whatever? Um, it's so weird that you got blocked. Like you can upload videos. I don't really understand that. Gemini says Portia because of your lying for 20 years. Tiger is drinking away his life. Yes, I totally forgot about that part. I mean, I said it in my review, but yeah, I felt bad for the dude. I knew that was gonna wind up happening. I knew that was gonna wind up happening. Small ass cups. I don't understand how James does it. I can't wait to get a ball. I I don't understand how that I don't understand how that man does it. Monique says can't stay long, just came in to say hi at my aunt's. Well, it's always good to see you, Monique. Kerry says, wow, but you're making progress. You have a normal size applesauce. I don't want a normal size applesauce. That's the thing. I really struggle with that today. I want to get the big ass cup that the big ass bottle I normally will. Let me do that tomorrow. I can't do this. I don't understand how he does this. Like it's kind of annoying to be honest. Like, I'm being dead ass serious too. Then he says one is a short and going to try to make a long one soon. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to watch it tonight before I go to bed. Shannon, we haven't seen Carly in almost 2 weeks. What's up with that? Gemini says Hope wasn't deflecting. She was being honest with herself, and Liam still didn't admit twice, so Hope was correct. But the thing is, Hope doesn't know that. That's the problem, Gemini. Hope doesn't actually know that. That's why I'm still choosing the fact. I feel like she's still deflecting, in my personal opinion. We're gonna agree to disagree on that one. Nikisha, I feel so bad for Tiger. I feel the most empathy for him out of everyone involved. Blackmon's in the chat. What's good, Blackmon? Curry says you be looking crazy with the big bowl listening to Darby. So, listen, you know me. I love my applesauce. I love my applesauce. Carly says next time we see Carly may be at Bobby's funeral. Yeah. Shannon said, "Oh, you're doing days." Yeah, I do it more, Shannon. Um, Sometimes I just don't have enough time to do days. When I do, definitely be doing days. LaShanta said, "Why Trina didn't call Curtis dad today?" She almost did. She almost did. And you saw the pain in that man's eyes. And Rihanna says Laura Rice on vacation with kids and her man. Okay, all right, that's what's up. Curry says, I'm surprised you didn't put Donna Logan as. Curry, I've thought about it, but I know how no one likes Donna. So I had a better chance at putting Fiona up there. I'm kind of surprised I didn't put her up there also. I think it's just because no one likes her. But you know me, Carrie. You know me. I love some Donna. Shannon says, I don't think Curtis is her father. I think Selena. Yep. That is the working theory right there. Yeah, that is the working theory right there. You are not wrong. Lisa said, let's not forget Hope's Logan. LaShanta said, Hope knew Liam loved both of them, so it's mood now because Duffy's married. Gemini says, Robert, when a woman knows that she is sharing a man with another woman, she knows exactly what happened when they argue or fight. Gemini says the main character and GH are on some vacation or working on other projects. Double C's in the chat. What's good, Double C? Shannon says, haven't watched Days in years. Okay, so Shannon, okay, I know you obviously watched General Hospital, but what else do you watch though? Do you watch Young and Restless, B&B? Double C is in the chat. Cat Lady's in the chat. What's good, Cat Lady? Last day says, last time I mentioned this, but the crazy thing is the person who blocked me, I didn't even call that person. I got blocked for saying that. Spike Quick, let's just move on from it. Let's just move on from it. And I'd rather we just move on from it. All right? Kerry says, you know me well. I can't stand Donna. I was listening to one of her cameos and got a headache. Within seconds, I'm pretty through it rare. I like people in the beginning. Now, in the case that multiple things can be true, hope can be wrong for deflecting the right for knowing Liam always goes back to stuff. Yes, and that's true. But see, okay. So that's okay. That's a very good point right there. But then, with that being said, if she has that type of insecurity, then why would she still be with him for? You know? Oh, Shannon says, just general. I used to watch all the shows that came on Seven way back in the day. Ooh, okay. I said that was the last mention. Okay, all right. Denise. So you okay? Santa Barbara. Wow. Okay. So old school. Shannon is old school. Okay. All right. Denise says, so will they have Trina and Spencer get into a fight before you leave? Yeah, she did. She just walked in that house. You know what the sad thing is though? I didn't even get a chance to really like evaluate her, like her acting or anything like that, because I should tell you, she was just pissing me off. Freddie's in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up to Freddie. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to even evaluate her. Nikisha, I don't know why Holt came in the room talking about saving their marriage if she already had the divorce papers ready. Well, that's the same thing with what's good, Big Nate? That's the same thing with Summer today. For the most part, they were good. Big Nate, they were good. They were actually all good. Um, Summer knew that Kyle cheated, but yet she wanted to sit there and save her marriage, even though she knew. She still wanted to save her marriage, which, granted, yes, again, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But Gemini says Albert Hope is not insecure. She actually loves Liam. Remember, Brooke doesn't give it a rest. She thinks Liam is the best thing for Hope. But she is insecure though. If you're sneaky second guessing yourself all the time, I don't know what else to call that. On Nikisha, I didn't watch. No. I was just doing a comparison on Nikisha. It just, when you said that, it reminded me. Yes, Phyllis. Yes, Philip. Yes, Philip. Hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, Queen herself. She did. Up until a point, I actually had to defend Spencer. Kylie says that's what people are supposed to do for their marriages. Yeah, but see, my whole thing is, like I said, you can't sit there and say that she's not insecure if she's using that as a catalyst for why she did what she did. She said that she allowed herself to be seduced by Thomas because she always felt like she was coming in second place in her marriage to Stephanie. But if that's the case, then why would you still be with him? Kyrie says, I hope Mr. Gray appears today. What? Okay, Kyrie, what did I actually say to you? I dared you to say something to him. What did I dare you to say to him? Oh, that his punishment should be sleeping with Gladys. Um, I want to make sure that you do say that next time he's here. WC says it's like Portia won Spencer firms. Oh, it's Spider Quaker. You know me. You know about that. Prashanta says Hope is insecure because Brooke constantly made her fight because that's all she knows. And that's something else that I wasn't a fan of. Person that is saying, well, my mother lived a life like that, and I refuse to sit there and be like her. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry, but that's just so out of pocket, though. Um, I think that's gone a little bit too far. Might be going a little bit too far for me, Spider Quick. Kyrie says that's right. That's why I want him to appear. Super chatted. But I think here's the thing. I think we both know when he's gonna show up. Though. I think we both know. Laura B is in the chat. What's good, Laura B? Gemini says I would think about it. Hope's winning Liam over Steffi is like Brooke winning Reg over Taylor. That's how Brooke thinks. I mean, yeah, I get that. I just don't understand. I don't understand the insecure part though. Ariana says I feel you, Albert, because if I was with someone who tried to make me feel less than myself, you got to go. Exactly. That's exactly. I was just like, oh Lord. Okay, so Lord, but you didn't actually finish it. Okay, all right, I got you. Well, you do get a chance to watch it, Lord B. I want to sit there. I want to talk to you about it, Dom. Um, but yeah, I just, if you felt like that, then you shouldn't be married to that person. That's just the bottom line. Spike Craig says, I'm not going to shitcall. I say what I feel. If someone gets upset, then you get upset. I don't care. I don't know what to tell people. I mean, I don't think it's an out of pocket comment. I was just like, I mean, listen, I don't like Spencer, but I wouldn't sit there and want to kill him off. You know how much I don't like Spencer. Lashanta says that's why Hope was Stephanie mention of honor because she wasn't pregnant. Terry says it's not out of pocket though. Why would Hope want to be like that? S from the Valley, don't you dare call her out of pocket for what you want her to have a baby with Beth's husband, Albert. Why is this? Okay. Double C says one thing about Brooke's daughter is they don't want to be like their mother. Stephanie, on the other hand, is Brooke. God damn it, just taking forever. Cat Lady says, I guess Thomas wasn't so great after all if Hope's trying to go back to Liam. Oh. Shannon says, all right, I'm gonna say peace out to you all tonight because I don't watch days. I did my job. Well, you have a good night, Shannon. Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, no, it's quite quick. Yeah, no, she was definitely being extra. She was definitely being way over the top. But you have a good night, Shannon. Gemini says, out of all Brooke's kids, Hope is the one that always shut it because her other kids were born with silver spoons. Freddie says, I said, who the F is this new Molly? This heifer came out. Yeah, and then the way that they said it, they was like, the role would now be played not temporarily, but now. Yes, Black I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming, but I was there for it. Thank you, Black for mentioning that. I was there for it. Listen, you know me. I love me some Melinda, so any scenes that I can get with that woman, I'm with it. Harry says old Mason won't do anything with his boss approval. Yes, Blackmon, I'm with it. What? Oh. Valerie says tomorrow they will change Christine. The sad thing is, Valerie, I really wouldn't care if they did. I'm not liking this new one. I don't, Jimmy, I don't think they're actually gonna kill what you call it, Cody. Bobby says I saw there was new Molly. Funny that we wanted the actress to go, and all of a sudden, exactly. Lobby, I said that in my review. I was just like, so when are you gonna do something about Kate? Listen, I think that Kate's a great actress. I just don't think that she's not working for me as Christina. And yeah, Duan, no, she's going to hell. She's going to hell. Duan, it's she's going to hell. Gladys is the type of person that will sit there, do a bunch of bad things in life, and then when she gets old, then she wants to find religion. That's what I always find so funny. It's true, Valerie, it's true. Then he says, "Hey, Albert, just posted that first long review. It's 2 minutes of buying." Oh, okay. I'll check it out. I will check it out. I like the name the source. I like the name the source. Your channel, the source channel. Sancho says I can't wait till Hope finds in Steffi's face. She will rock her and Brooke too. Um, Freddie says it's nothing against the actress at all. It's just this new Molly looks much older than the original Molly in the last recast. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. Twenty Quick says if I was Cody, Gladys would be in the hospital without a face. I think the most I would have did just push that chick in the pool. I just would have pushed her in the pool. I would have literally threw her ass in the pool. Um Lashanta said Taylor came through. Jimmy says exactly because I definitely know some religious judgment that yeah. And that's the thing, Jimmy. I always find that very funny. Always find that very funny. Bobby says I didn't see your review today, but that's funny. What the hell? Jess is in the chat. What's good, Jess? Let's everyone say what's up to Jess. Thank you for joining. I hope you had a great day. Why is it? Okay, I tried to read some comment and no, I know what you meant. I knew what you meant, Gemini. Lobby said I didn't see your review today, but that's funny. That's what we were thinking. Yeah, I just would have threw her ass in the pool. That would have been it. It would have been done. And then she kept doing it. She kept pushing him. She kept doing this. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what is wrong with you? And she was really over the top. And then she started thinking about Cyrus. Yeah, she she was just over the top. Gemini says I was watching news and the actors are striking, so only soap stars are working because they can't strike. Yep, exactly. For you to sit there and be trying to stab somebody, like yo, it's definitely like I don't know what they put in that stuff. Gemini says I was so excited for Heather Webber returning. Finally, something interesting. Yeah, we're gonna sit there and see her tomorrow. Gloria says knew they needed to get the actress off for maternity leave, but what they are doing to Sasha is brutal. Yeah, but it's necessary and it's compelling. So, Lashanta said the doctor probably told Gladys side effects. Yeah, but not those type of side effects. Jesus. Catley says hopefully seeing Heather may be as Esme get some memories back. Yeah, let's get the old Esme back. We need that new. We need that chick back. Just said this was an interesting way to write Sasha off for maternity leave. That being said, Gladys is evil. Yep, I hate these. I really do hate these. Lashanta says hope they find something in Sasha's system. Bobby says James live on B&B. I think Candace Mack explained that. Yep, yep. But somebody else also said that too. Though. Nikisha said that as well. Queen Nikisha said that as well. Jamila says Cody is not going to press charges against Sasha, but she will still go away for leaving. Yep. Valerie says old Esme. Yeah, I'm being dead ass serious. I want the old Esme back with the quickness. I want that chick back with the quickness. I miss her. They need to get her back now. like days ago, like weeks ago. I appreciate it as well, Nikisha. Queen Nikisha. So thank you. You know I got your back. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we got 41 people in the chat. It is, sometimes certain things just kind of fall through the cracks. You know, certain things kind of fall through the cracks. Cracks. Oh, okay. So now we got 38 people. All right. Well, let's see. How many likes do we have? 15. And I kind of figured that much. But yes, if you are enjoying the stream, you signed in, hit the like button. It really does actually help. Lashanta says, I can see Lucy dropping her from Deception. Yeah, yeah. In case I'm listening, just not chat because I'm meal prepping for tomorrow. Lisa said, but no writers mean we run out of new stories eventually. I heard that they have some other writers coming in. I don't know how true that is, but somebody said they have like certain other writers for that are writing right now. Jess says, I wonder why we got a new Molly. Not sure. This one is better. And she looks. It's funny, Jess. Somebody else said the same thing. Somebody else in the chat said the same thing. Which I actually find really funny. Bobby says Alexis had a point with her talking with us. Maybe just because you don't remember what she did, she needs to find a way to deal with it. Yeah, I guess she needs to find a way to deal with it. But my whole thing is Darby was good. Darby. My whole thing is like I don't understand how she. Damn, Jess. It was really funny. I felt like I didn't even need to finish reading that, and I knew Jess would say that. Jamila says, "I get why the actors are striking because I don't know why we're using their voices likeness to create AI, and the studio is the only one making money." Yeah, it's bad. No, no love. no love for what you call it. No love for no love for what you call it. Curtis. Damn. Spike Quick says Stella about to be a dead woman soon. Why? like, like how? And last, I think I said what's up to you last day, but if I didn't, what's good last day? Oh, Dolly's in the chat. What's good, Dolly? Thank you for joining. Clearly, Valerie, clearly we are. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's very true. But I wonder what they're actually going to sit there and do with that. Nah, I don't think she's gonna die. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't see her dying. I really don't. Curry says no love for little Bill Curtis. I'm like, damn. Why waste time shooting him if there's too much of a was to kill his punk ass off? Then he could at least been presumed dead or well scream for 20 years. Damn, damn. Lashanta says Brooke will have conversations about Liam. Krista says Molly is deflecting her pain, fear and anger on everyone else because she's not in control and she's trying to queen of control. Oh, she's the queen of control. Yeah, I get that. I get that. She was just annoying though. like she yeah, I agree with that. She was just more annoying as hell though. But yes, thank you for that analogy. Spiker said Trina Stella Curtis. Yeah. Yes, Jess, she was. Jesus Christ, she was annoying. From start to finish, I got to a point I almost just decided to not even bother to start writing because I was like, "Yo, this chick is annoying." Like Freddie says, "I'm not gonna give zero F's about everything else or what happens in tomorrow's episodes. My eyes only gonna be glued to the screen with Esme and Heather." Okay. And Valerie says, "Yes, bring back Zeke." Curry says, "I need way less Curtis and much more Zeke." Oh, little Bill Curtis. Is exactly, Gemini. I was like, yo, that's literally like a third of the show. Lashanta said Alexis is wrong for sending Sunny out. Oh, yeah, but that's exactly what she wanted to do. She really wanted Sunny to be the bad guy, and Christina didn't even bother to tell Sunny what the issue was. So that was just annoying in itself. Krista says, "Does anyone know Heather's return date?" I think she's going to come back tomorrow. Lobby says, "I think it's the crust. Rose for Esme either she will try to work for redemption or return to her old ways." Okay, so Spiteful, you just you just want to kill like a fifth of the cast. You just want to Thanos like a fifth of the cast at this point. Jolie says it feels like they age. Okay. Calais says TJ must be tired of having a new Molly too. Good point. Now, just as Sunny and Christina's convo was so pointless, they were talking in circles, and yes, I said the exact same thing. Um, I think I missed Dolly's comment. Yep, Dolly's saying the same thing a lot of other people are saying as far as Christina. I mean, Molly. Carrie says, I can barely stand looking at Phyllis. She's so pathetic. She should retire. We all talking about why not Phyllis, right? Well, yeah. Wait, why? I'm very curious on that, Carrie's why. He said, I think Christina didn't tell Sonny because she wanted to respect Molly and TJ's privacy. Yes, and that's a good point. But then if that's the case, hmm, unfortunately, and that's kind of the problem, is that it does go back to Jeff's original sentence. It did make it a very pointless conversation. Gemini says at this point TJ is happy to still have a job and be on screen for now. Very true. Krista says Molly has always been viewed as the perfect one, especially by Alexis. I think Molly is struggling with being a failure. Yeah, and she is because she's clearly handling it in the most poor piss way possible and being super annoying while at it. Lashanta says Alexa did holier at her. This is not this is not the first time either. Carrier says she's one dimensional and boring and ridiculous. Just looks just sad to look at her. That reminds me of now. That reminds me of now. Oh, okay, so besides that, what else did you thought about overall of The Young and the Restless? What did you thought of the episode? I don't know. I liked the Young and the Restless episode today. I did. I thought it was actually pretty good. Um, I'm liking that Nick and Adam first of all, I like the fact that you got Nick and Adam teaming up. Cabo, what's good, Cabo? How's the channel going? How's the music biz going? How's life? Krista says Christina is suffering from middle child syndrome. Lobby says, "Oh, that's right. Phyllis came out and everyone was staring at her." Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. Cat Lady says, "Wait, so Adam said yes? Yep, he said yes. He had a conversation with Sharon first, and then when he had a conversation with Nick, he was like, yeah." Kevin said, "I just bought a new $500 drum set." Okay, yeah. I gotta see a picture of this drum set when you get a chance. Dolly says, "What's being be good today? Digging the fed. I've been digging the fed up version of Hulk." Well, then you're definitely like it then. Then you're definitely like it then. Lashantra says, "Why they merge? Why can't they be like Lily and Devon?" But Lily and Devon did merge their companies, right? Carrie says, "It was good. Wichitoria is a piece of garbage. I'm glad Adam and Nick are on the same side. For now, Wichitoria calling Adam a spoiled brat, laughable. She got the CEO job by throwing her temper tantrum." Cutler says, "See, Victor can get stuff done." Yo, Cutler, like I said yesterday, I was laughing my ass off. Victor was literally laying down the law, and I was there for it. All right, I'm gonna check it out. No, I've been super busy. I'm sorry about that, Cowboy. I'm gonna check it out. I definitely want to sit there and see this new drum set. I'm gonna look at it tonight. Danny said did a video about Adam and Nick. Oh, that was your review that you just put out, right? Lashanta says it burns me up. Victor let Vicky have her way. Krista says, I think new Molly will do fine once she settles in. She has much more experience and can at least cry on cue. Just said, why was Maxie and Gladys even bothering Cody? Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, Maxie, go over there. She was like, oh, I need you to sit there and leave him. I need you to leave Sasha alone. I need you to not bother Sasha. The dude is literally minding his own damn business. Like, why are you in his face? Oh, put on a shirt. Okay, Maxie, why don't you? It was like, Maxie, why don't you just take your little ass right back over there? Like, you're just being extra for no reason. Um, okay, cool. Danny, I'm gonna check it out then. Well, yeah, I already said I was gonna check it out, but okay. LaShawn says yes. Chancellor merged with Hamilton Winters. Carrier says, I'm sure Ron would think that Sheila could be Molly surrogate. Ooh. Jimena says they can't be like Lily and Devon because Victoria wants everything. Freddie says Gladys going to bankrupt Sasha since now the public saw Sasha stab Cody. Sasha might end up at Ferncliff. I was gonna sit there and say she's definitely gonna be at Ferncliff. She is definitely gonna be at Ferncliff. Yes, Dolly, yes. Sheila to be the new surrogate for Molly. Lashanta says, Sharon. You know the sad thing is that I feel like if you here's the thing, if you said that in anyone else's chat, no one would get it. No, seriously, Dolly, no one would get that inside joke. Lashanta says Sharon won't let Vicky intimidate her. Danny says feel like the Ice Princess Victoria is going to lose the battle with Adam, Nick, and Sharon. Hmm. I don't know. I don't think she has bad odds. Her eyes aren't good though. But she doesn't have bad odds. Her eyes aren't good. Her eyes aren't good. Curry says nobody's afraid of Victoria. No one at all. Yes, thank you. Hit the like button. If you are signed in, hit the like button. It really does help. And this is just, God damn it. Nope. Kill me, Smalls. Kill me. Okay, so we got 25. Okay. Jargos. Then they're gonna watch. Okay. Jargos says, hi, Jay on GH. It's good. I can't believe that Sasha stabbed Cody today. And then Cody's gonna be at GH's mom. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, I knew I forgot something. Okay. Then he says, like what Summer did to Kyle, it was funny. I allowed it. I allowed it. Carrie says, Albert, watch a little longer. You will see Victoria is absolutely nothing without Victor. If he turns on her, she's done. Darby says, when people look at Vicky with fear, what they fear is what Victor would do to them if they dare. Duan says, Victoria is another one that pisses me off. Shanta says, Vicky needs to be spanked. I can't wait. Spanked? Was she 12? Like, what is she, 12? Jesus. I don't know. Sometimes when I sit there and I look at Kyle's gonna fall hard. Yeah, but he's gonna have fun doing it. He's gonna have fun doing it. Freddie says all Cody was doing was minding his business, enjoying the pool in the sun, and then getting bothered by Max and Gladys and Sasha. Then Cody was Cyrus and no stabbing. Yep. Yeah, Maxie was. I mean, Gladys is obviously the big annoying pain in the ass today. One of the pain in the asses. Maxie didn't. I'm like, Maxie, why don't you go over there and supervise Sasha? You coming over there just being annoying for no reason. Like, and the thing is, Maxie even already said that I can't do anything. This is a public space. So why did your dumbass actually go over there in the first place for? Like, it's that's right, Duan. She moved hella fast. Then he says tomorrow's gonna be a great one to do a long video with Ice Princess Victoria and Brooke and Miss Carly. Ron, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Oh, Ron, we're just thinking about you. Carrie says, if I didn't know any better, I'll say you're defending Wichita. Is that true? I'm not defending Wichita. I'm just saying, here's my thing. I don't have the hatred that everyone else does when it comes towards Victoria or Nick or anything like that. So it's it's not about defending Victoria. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'll defend any character, but I guess for me, I'm just kind of glad in some ways that I didn't watch it as long as other people. It's like Brooke and Liam, you know. Like, some people just really hate Brooke and Liam, and I get it. I've been watching the show longer. I just haven't, you know. Like, don't get me wrong. I didn't like Victoria when I first started watching it, but oof, some people just, you know, some people do not like her way more than I do. Carrie says, I remember your first YNR review, you called her an itch. What happened to her? I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying, like, I don't have the level of content that other people do on her. That's all. Now Ron says, yes, Carrie, she is good in bed. That's why Deacon can't stop. uh, I really called her that? Man, I don't remember me saying that. But I might have said something to that effect. Bobby says, I'm saying I can tolerate characters better because I didn't watch it as long. Yeah, that's the thing, Lorby. Like, I know, here's the thing. I know some people, they do not like Nicholas on The Young and the Restless, right? There's times I've seen why they haven't liked him, and I get that. I just don't have that same history as other people. So for me, when I'm coming in, I'm watching it, doing a review, it's not as strong, you know? Lashanta says, I was wondering what Chance meant by they need her too. Oh, she negotiates a good deal. Oh, okay, yeah. Kyrie, you're probably right. I did say that though. It's actually really crazy, Kyrie. Like, I mean, she kicked her brother to the curb like there was no tomorrow. I was like, wow. Um, no, I remember that though. Thank you. And also, thank you for watching for that long. Darby says, all this time with Gladys doing all these terrible things, or terrible stuff to Sasha, the people I really hate are the so-called friends of Sasha who enable Gladys by looking the other way instead of being concerned. Ron says Mike said to Sheila that he was pulling out some strings to get her out. He didn't say that, Ron. He said that he pulled strings to see her. That's what he said. He said that he pulled strings to see her. He is literally the ultimate simp. That's that. That's what he said, Ron. Cat Lady says Victoria said it's just business. Jamie says, have you watched Days? Missed it. The reason why watching Days is only cared about. Oh, well then you're going to be definitely disappointed, Danny, because he's not on the show anymore. Or he didn't. Mackay was good, Mackay. Yeah, but no, Danny. He's not on the show anymore. And Lord B, that's because he didn't say that. He said that he pulled strings to see her. He pulled strings to see her. That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. He don't say anything about no pulling no strings to get her out of jail. I don't know what fan fiction you snip they're trying to write, bro. Cutler says, wait, was Steve not on Days anymore? Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Oh, it's all good, Ron. It's all good. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, he said he didn't trust himself, being brainwashed and everything like that. So he's gonna check out at a mental hospital. And by check out at a mental hospital, um, that means he's gonna be leaving the show. Yep, no, Laura B, that's yep. Danny says, wait, Steve left the show. Yeah, that is correct, Danny. Dolly says Steve B was basically playing Jason on days. They need to give him a family or something. Yeah, like no, he was on the show. Yeah, he brainwashed and everything like that. He was like, I don't trust myself. So, which I'm not gonna lie, the fact that he was so adamant about going to Ferncliff, I guess, or Shady Brook. No, not Shady Brook. Okay, what's the crazy house that they actually have on Days of Our Lives? Because he's going to the crazy house. I just don't remember what it's called. Though. It's not Ferncliff, and it's not Shady Brook. Remember, if you watch Days, let me know what's their version of a nut house. I know I should probably be more sensitive about that stuff, but no, Lord B, no, I think that's General Hospital. Lord B, he's talking about Days of Our Lives as far as Steve not being on that show anymore. Kerry says, "What if Liam is the one that gets Sheila pregnant?" Ron, why am I yelling for? Ron, Kyrie says, what if Liam is the one that gets Sheila pregnant? I'm really thinking, like, why am I yelling for? Oh, no, it's all good. Totally said, damn, I watched Days since the 90s, but I can't remember. Yeah, that's a good question. I got to sit there and think about what it's called now. LaShanta says, I'm with it. Lee and Trask. Trash? Trask? But yes, no, I'm with it. I'm on board. I'm on board, LaShanta. Ron says, Ron says, if they were to keep Jerry on, who would you pair him with? I don't know. I find him to be very weird and awkward, so I don't know. Danny says Steve going back to GH in the near future feels like it's going to happen, not back on Y&R. I can see that. Ron says Bill would lose his effing mind. Who's Bill? Bill who? Freddie says it's a damn shame Sasha has no family to help her get through this messed up situation. Well, for what is worse, she has Nina. She has Nina. Carrie says Jerry looks like he and Albert could play brothers. I have to take a look at that picture. Oh, hmm. That's a good. That shocks. That shocks to me. Um, Thank you, Darby. Bayview is the name of the. Okay, and Statesville is the prison. Okay. Yeah, I had a phone. I can't remember. I can't remember the Bayview part though. Bayview Days of Lives to go to Bayview. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Darby and Dolly. Now, Cat Lady says when Nina finds out or how for Gladys. And you know what the crazy thing is though, Cat Lady, the people that don't, the people that don't like Nina will be rooting for Nina, going after Gladys. And I know that because I'll be one of them. Think about Liam. Carrie says. Ron says since Eli will be heading back in jail, I was hoping Jerry put the moves on her. Put the moves on who, Ron? What fan fiction are you writing now? You're hoping that Jerry puts the moves on Lonnie? Is that Lashanta says, I knew Dimitri played them both. Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking I feel the same way. I feel like that's exactly what he's doing. 100% agree. Cat Lady has a bunch of cat emojis. Carrie says Liam is depressed right now. Maybe he will fall under Sheila's spell. Yeah, I like that idea. Hey Ron, do you like that idea? Ron and his fan fiction. Oh, hmm. uh, Bobby shares agree of it. I don't particularly like Nina, but I hope she beats Gladys. Yes. Yeah, but it's crazy. We actually have to sit there and root for Nina. Lashanta says, I want Nina to help Sasha. That's it. Bobby says it's a shame that Sasha is the daughter that Willow will never be for Nina. Mm, yes. Ariana says, I could go for Nina taking Gladys out. Ain't that something? Ron says, I'm not sure about Sheila and Liam. Bill Spencer will lose his. Oh, okay. You said Bill, and I was like, Bill, what? See? Got me. We're in agreement with that. Joey says, I'm ready for Nina to be involved in the Sasha storyline. It's crazy she isn't involved because Sasha is the closest thing. She has to a daughter who actually likes her. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, no, Cat Lady, I'm with it. Um, Harry says yes because Dimitri is waiting for me once I rock as well. He won't be walking for 2 weeks. I'm at him wasting time with Leo. Gives me extra angry energy. Freddie says I'm starting to think Sasha really didn't have a good upbringing as a kid because she suffered more and more every single time, and her happiness always gets cut short as usual. Shanta says, I don't care for Ava, but I like how she's there for Trina. Don't do, she didn't do right by Kiki. She did not. She damn sure did not. She damn sure did not. Barbie says, speaking of mothers and daughters, Portia went too far with Spencer today. Yeah. When I gotta sit there and defend Spencer, you know that somebody went too far. Which is an effing shame. Ashanta says, I don't care. Okay. Demetrius playing with fire. Maybe he missed his mommy. Or his mother. How is that playing with fire? I missed that part. Mikhail says, I'm trying to figure out Tucker's endgame when it comes to sticking it to Diane. Ariana says on Instagram today, the actress playing Sasha was waving goodbye to GH. Um, yeah, me too. Mikhail. Totally says I want Nina to use her nosy Karen powers for good and wake up and walk up on Nina. Scheming would love to see Nina glad, Dragon Gladys. I think everyone would. I'm gonna put on my Instagram again. Ariana, since you're on Instagram, I want to follow you. We got to follow each other since you're on Instagram. The ones that I did hear on soaked dirt that Sunny might be forced to kill Gladys. Freddie says unfortunately needs to worry about her shiny boy headed ass. Shiny boy head ass of Mel, what's good, Mel? Mel is in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up to Mel. Mel, of course, is coming with love. It's a good question, Barbie. And yes, no, I agree with that, Freddie. I do. As always, Mel, as always. But yes, no, I 100% agree with that. Exactly. No. Um, Barbie has a point. Freddie has a really good point. Harry says if there is a who killed Spencer storyline, Portia should be a suspect. Hmm. Interesting that they may, yeah, I mean, interesting theory. Then he says, how big news share? Then he says, have big news to share with you and everyone. What's news, Danny? Ron says, Albert Victor says that he would be the one calling the shots at his company. He doesn't trust Nate. No, he doesn't. But he finds her of value for some odd reason. You don't trust him, but you okay. Ariana says Melissa Claire Egan had her baby. Oh, nice. Okay. But yes, Ariana, I don't know if you actually heard me before, so I'll say this again. Um, I know he's on Instagram. I'll definitely follow you on Instagram. Just assuming that you want me to follow you on Instagram. Come on, Danny, don't keep us in suspense. I don't like that. What's the news? I was going to say I have to get this whole desk thing just working. Something stuff. So, so, for the people that watch Days, are you excited that Philip is coming back, even though it's by a different actor? Or are you like me, where it's just like it doesn't really matter? Like, how excited are you? And that's a question for you too, as well, Mel, because I know you watch Days of Our Lives. Oh, she is Mel. Okay, all right. So I guess they're gonna sit there and write her out as well. Curious as to what numbers until the poll results close. Oh, Lisa, you're on Instagram as well. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna leave my link when I do my post. Definitely follow me on there. And Carrie says, so what are the numbers until the polls close? Let me check. Thank you for asking, Carrie. Let me check. God damn it. God damn it. Wow. Okay, so Fiona Hughes is still at 71. Josh is at 19. Scotty Ken is at 5%, and so is and no one wants Dave's Billy. No one wants Billy. No one wants Billy Flynn, which I find to be kind of hilarious. Like not one person actually voted for Billy Chad on Days of Our Lives, which is like, yes, no, Lisa, I definitely love to follow you as well. Nikisha, I wish we got more scenes of the little kids alone. I love to see the perspective scout, Leo, Avery, Donna, Rocco, if Rocco still exists, that is. Back in the day, Nikisha, I love scenes of Michael, Molly, Christina, Josh, Spencer, Cam, and Emma. Yeah, no, that was something else. Like I said, Kyle didn't give a damn about her feelings. Ron says, I'm so excited about Brooks returning to Days of Our Lives. Doesn't matter if it's a different actor, so he can pursue Chloe again. Oh God, we're actually gonna go back to that nonsense. Oof. I mean, she treated him like garbage the first time around when I saw her. So Danny says, Carrie says, "Oh, poor Billy, kind of good looking for no reason." No one actually voted for him at all. Now Danny says, "Have a new feature on my channel, post community tab, and they approve my channel." Okay, good. Very interesting, but good. Okay, I like that. That's what's up. LaShanta says Rachel needs an award. I can't believe Brady lied in front of her. Just says you should put better G stars. Hmm. I'm maybe, maybe. I'm gonna do a little more actual research on it, but okay. Ungame Miller. What's good? I'm game. Yeah, no, that's a very good point. Thank you. Thank you, guy lady. Yes. I'm gonna look more into it. Harry says, I mean, how many voters do you consider enough until you close the poll and officially make the fundraiser for Anna Devane appearance? This is my actually told you this is, I think it's like my second poll, so I don't know. I don't know how long I should actually keep it. Oh, Valerie, I put up a poll on my channel as far as doing a a soap opera celebrity cameo to shout out the members. So now Cat Lady was like, do some more polls and stuff. I gotta sit there and also look at prices too. So I feel, I don't know, since, the thing is, since GH is usually, yes, definitely check it out. Just as I was forced to pick, oh, damn. She said, shake my head. Damn, okay, all right. Yes, welcome, Ungame Miller. I'm gonna look more into it. I was going off a price, so maybe I'll just pick GH. Maybe I'll just pick GH stars since most people like the GH stuff. Obviously, my numbers is my as far as my reviews. So, but I will definitely put her in that running though. What's good, Jonathan? Thank you for joining. Yes, that's very true. He's returning. He's going to be played by a different actor. So, Lashanta says, Why did Adam name that company that? Revenge. Talking about Little Bill. Freddie says, I would die if Curtis' first words to Portia would be, who the hell is this? It's funny, Freddie, because I didn't think of that, but I thought it was like a very certain thing though. Freddie says, all these people are under 400. When we get more members, we can get the real stars. And Darius makes a good point. Just says, what's the GoFundMe for? It's for a celebrity soap opera cameo to shout out the YouTube channel members. Like Iris was saying, we put it um, around 400 because all those people there are people are around $400. Yeah, Johnson, she's testing everyone's nerves. Yes, Danny, he is. He said maybe we can go ahead and start raising money and then pick a star based on how much money we have. Hmm. I like that idea also. I guess it's just like, Dolly says yes, Phyllis come back to days. Dolly says, I just hope Phyllis isn't put with Chloe again. Maybe they could let him go after Tina. Um, LaChantra said Chloe and Xander is a mess. Johnson said that we deserve. What dessert do you want to have? I'm glad this is busted. Cake. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Naniki said, when I shop, I base my list on my budget. If I make the list first, I might not actually have the money to get everything I wrote down. Okay. Well, no, honestly, tell you the truth, listen, I really do appreciate everyone's input because this is still new to me. So, Ron says, Brady is really discussing how could he stand there and lie to Rachel's face. He is sickening. Oh, Ron. Exactly, Cat. Like, you know me. You know I love some cake. Mel says, I know once Philip came back to Salem, it's going to be a tornado of chaos. Yep, very true. LaShanta says Bonnie needs to tell it because she can't hold water just in no hell. Yeah, I agree with that. Kerry says like Mark is over 700, Maurice is over 1,000, Jason Thomas is over 900, Eileen Davis is over, wow. Hmm, that's a lot of money. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. Dolly says, of course, Eric Braden is over $2,000. Of course, he's over $2,000. Dolly said they should point Phyllis and Stephanie's direction. He was engaged to her at one point. Oh, and Cat Lady says, "Well, Anna, Anna, it is." Yeah, people really don't like what you call it. Dolly says, "Damn, they charging that for cameos, or are they coming to your house and cut?" Exactly, exactly, Dolly. It's not a joke. Like those prices are high as f. Johnson says the only part of today's episode today's for me was Leah and Melinda interaction. That was not expected date, and maybe Gabby and Stefan scenes. Yeah, the thing is, 9 times out of 10, I can generally do without Stefan and Gabby scenes. I like Stefan, but Gabby can just. Ugh. But yes, yeah, it's a lot. He ain't wrong though. Darby, he's not wrong. Dolly is not wrong. Lashanta says, "I love Alexis. I love Alice getting under Chad's skin. Ain't that what he did? Oh, he sure did." Freddie says, "Honestly, I did not see father-daughter connection with Kate. Only seen it with Lexi version of Christina." Hmm. To tell you, that's actually a good question. Did anyone actually like the scene um with Sonny and Christina? I didn't. But did anyone actually like that scene though? Ron says I like Alex and Stephanie being together because Chad is not completely over Abigail. Nikisha, I wonder if you could write it off as a business expense, as a marketing cost, perhaps. That's a really good question. That's a Nikisha. First of all, what would I do without you? Like seriously. But also, yes, that's actually a really good. That's actually a really good question. That's actually a really good question. Kelly says it's not for Sunny. It's not for Sunny and Christina. Tracy Steves is in the chat. What's good, Tracy Steves? Yes, thank you. What's good, Tracy? Thank you. Because I probably would have forgot. So thank you. Just says, yeah. I didn't really care for it personally. Now, Curry says the original Christina also did cameos as well. I think she's like $200 or something. Hmm. Too bad she's not on the show anymore, though. Have a good night, Ron. Thank you for joining. And let's see what's going. Okay. Hi, Ron. Hopefully, I get to see you tomorrow. Tracy says, "Is there a heat wave where you live?" There was. I think it probably still is. I know it's hot as f the last couple of days, Tracy. It's been pretty damn hot. Darby says, "What's more disgusting than Brady lying to his child? All these people coming, always coming to his rescue while knowing he's doing terrible things." Yes. Have a good night, Ron. Harry says, "I said the same thing. That's why I didn't tell you about her right away." Yeah, it's a shame. Tori says, "I'm not digging Kate at Christina. It feels like she's playing a teenager again. I saw her as teen Abigail like 10 years ago." Yeah, it's not working for me. Don't get me wrong. I think she should have just been playing a different character. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more research on it though. Johnson says, "What do you think of the new Molly?" Honestly, to tell you the truth, it was very hard to, to to even give an opinion on new Molly because the Molly character was just pissing me off today. She pissed me off so much that I couldn't even sit there and look at her acting skills, which is really unfortunate because I really wanted to. Um, Mel says Audra does not need to underestimate. Mel says Audra does not need to underestimate Sharon because she knows all the key players and General City. Audra does not need to underestimate Sharon. I don't get that. Tracy says it's a joke me saying Happy Wednesday to you. LOL. Once I said Taco Tuesdays and you said Tuesday. You know. See, you know, you know. Lashanta says I want why they charge. Lashanta says I won't why they charge Molly. I can get into her. I don't get it. Yes, yes, you know. I'm glad you know. Jackie P's in the chat. Was good, Jackie P. Right, Tuesdays mean something different, and Thursdays mean something different as well. What's good, Jackie P? She's good so far. Now Tracy said I'm giving the new Molly a chance, but I'm not impressed by her. Billy says new Molly looks way closer in age with Sam's. Yes, see that is the general consensus that this new Molly definitely look aged up. Now Johnson says I heard the new actress for Molly is 39 years old. Yeah, definitely probably more older than Haley. Ariana says, I don't like the new Molly probably because I don't care about the storyline. LaShanta says, I hope Sharon negotiates a deal where she gets to be her own boss. But yeah, no, Johnson, she's probably older. No, I can see you. I can see you, Jackie P. I can see you just fine. Let's go back to. Yep, yeah, I can see you. Damn. Oh, Jess, what is Thirsty Thursdays? That's what it means to me. Thirsty Thursdays. Carrie says, "Damn, she's your age, but I bet you be with her before summer." Yes, I would. Yes, actually, I really would. Now, Nikisa, I was looking. Now, Nikisa, I was just looking at cameos. It looked like the business ones are only licensed for a set number of days. Yeah, no, he told me about that. Yep, Thirsty Thursdays. And at this point, I think we already know what Tuesdays means. Dolly says it's funny how over the years, Molly and Christina have gotten closer. In age of Sam, GH wants us to forget that Sam was a grown woman when they were both born, and she could be very, very true. Very, very true. But yeah, he told me about that though. But I mean, it's a good promotion now. Very good promotion and marketing strategy, and going through that. Hmm. But yes, I think it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm doing a little more research though. Freddie says, I bet Jess is happy now that Dex is part of the GH opening. I forgot he was actually there. I usually fast forward through those things, so I do generally tend to miss them. Darby says if they are going over ages, Molly and TJ better be prepared to get replaced for an older actor. Perry says, thankfully, I always fast forward to the opening credits. If I saw Joss and Dex together, I'll probably skip. Manaki says, so you want to pay all the money for a temporary video? Just want to make sure I understand. Well, I mean, I just thought it would be like a good way to do like promotions for members and stuff like that. Maybe join some new members. But that's why it's also like just maybe keep the price low, around 400. That's why I was like that's why they're trying to keep the price low. Okay, so I think it's good if you own the video if you can only get to use it for a month. That kind of sucks. Yeah, but I mean, think about how many people want to getting for that month as far as like joining the YouTube membership. How many new viewers would get subscribers and members? Um, I mean, seriously, like for a whole month, I think it's I don't know. I just think it'd be a good idea. But no, I trust me. I get what you're saying. Lashanta says Nate and Audra think they're smart. Yamel says Chad is jealous that Alex is with Stephanie have gotten closer. Yeah, I mean walk. Yeah, but that's my whole thing. Now you walked into the house and was like, "Oh, let me use your shower. Oh, let me use your robe. Oh, let me sit there and eat some of your food." Like, what the hell? Billy says, I don't think they're replacing TJ. GH doesn't seem to care about his age. That's why the lady Jordan was like 4 years older than him playing his mom. Carrie says, yeah, Nikki said, there is a marketing license for it with a limited time, but the point is if she tells her fans to join the live stream, that's more money for Robert. He said, okay, so it is a live stream, not a video. I thought it would be a video. No, Carrie, I think you can actually explain it better than me. I still gotta look into this thing now. I'm assuming it's a video. I sit there and make a video, and then I can just sit there and use it on my channel for a little bit. Now, Lashanta said, I don't like Chad. He's a jerk. First, he moved on from Abby, then took his girl. I don't like Chad. He's a jerk. First, he moved on from Abigail, then he took his girl and his job. I don't get that. I mean, are you meant to say that he shouldn't have moved on? I'm very confused about that. Now, Carrie says it's still a video. The point is for her to promote his YouTube channel and convince them to join the membership. Dolly said Chad deserved to be blocked by Alex. Chad was super petty and way too happy to snitch on him about the Kayla phone call and to take his job at Titan. Hmm. Johnson says the actor who played TJ is 11 years younger than the new actress playing 11 years. Shonda says Maggie gave Chad that job out of spite. The actor who plays TJ is 11 years. That's crazy. Duane says I never thought Gladys would go this far. I'm surprised. That's my whole thing. I'm surprised that people didn't think that Gladys would go this far. I mean, this is Gladys here. Gladys sold out her own son. That's why, like, when people sit there and say, I'm surprised that Gladys is doing this, that, and the third, it's like, really? I mean, it's just the same chick that sold out Deb, that sold out her own son to Cyrus Renault. People are somehow sitting there saying that they're surprised that she's going this far. Mel says, I know that if Dr. Rourke will have your back, that child will leave Stephanie because. Yeah, but see, that's my whole thing, though. Like, he should be allowed to move on from Abigail. Freddie says, when I first saw this new Molly, I said, is this one of the chicks from the movie Mean Girls? Even if it's not, she looks like one. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I just saw her just being way too annoying and way over the top for like no reason. That Lawberry says, I'm surprised too, but I didn't know blood is fast. Okay. All right. Then that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. Billy says, do you think Haley will return to GH playing Molly, or do you think they end up having a permanent recast? The way that here's the thing, John. Well, I think they're gonna want to just permanently recast her. I think that it's just not a good idea, um, optics wise, to sit there and have her on the show. Personally. Chloe says I enjoy Zan and Chloe, but I keep wondering when Chloe is going to raise her son, Parker. Oh damn. Damn, that's a really good question. Carrie says Albert could share that on multiple platforms like Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube, and Snapchat, just to put the links to his channel, let the numbers, subscribers go up big time. As yeah. That is an amazing marketing strategy. Lisa says Gladys is all about Gladys. Yes, exactly. But I understand that some people don't know about her past. Lashanta says his wife wasn't going that long. Then it's her family. I mean, regardless of the time, I mean, people grieve and they process things in different ways. It's not unheard of, and it's. I mean, you should be allowed to sit there and move on. That's just the bottom line. But that's just my opinion. You're free to sit there and think of how you choose. Duane says, I thought Gladys was just a joke character. Now I'm thinking Nina should stick Sunny or Ava on Gladys. Like I said, Duane, when you're making Nina look good, there's a problem. There is a problem. There is definitely a problem. Okay, good. Good. Now, Mel says Bonnie is a coward not to tell Maggie about Sarah being pregnant with Xander and the father of her baby, but that secret will come out. Well, it's not so much that she's a coward, it's just that Sarah asked her not to. You know, it's Bonnie's an idiot. Let's be very clear. Bonnie's an idiot. Um, Freddie says Gladys will do whatever it takes to save her empathetic skin and to hell with everyone else. So I'm not surprised she's gone this far, but it's one place she's going is sure is yes, it's very true. Yeah, no, she's going to hell. Joey says Abigail's own dad told Chad to move on with Stephanie. That's always been kind of weird to me. Joey says I didn't like Gladys from day one, but everyone was saying she loves Sasha. I mean, I get that part, but like, would it have made more sense if Jack was like, no, you shouldn't sit there and move on. You should stay stuck on the memories of Abigail. Yep, yep, that is definitely 100% true, Freddie. At this point, Harmony should just sit there and say Gladys a nice, warm, comfy seat. Johnson says, I think eventually Days will have a new group of teen characters with Chloe's son Parker, EJ's daughter Sydney, Carrie, Austin's son Noah, and a new younger female character. I can see that eventually, maybe down the line. I don't feel like that may happen too soon though. I don't know. I really don't see that. Yes, eventually, and it'll be cool. It'll be cool to sit there and see. Sydney. Be cool to sit there and see like a teenage Sydney or whatever. Since we already got Johnny. Well, I wouldn't sit there and say teen. I mean like more like young adult. Because I don't even know how old Johnny. I don't even know how old Johnny is. I know people still want that whole. Jervois says I was happy that Summer slapped Kyle. Alright. Um, I know there's so many people that still want Sarah and Xander back together. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I mean, I can kind of understand why they want Nicole and Eric together, even though that Eric is a goddamn bum. I understand why. LaShanta said EJ's Stefan's true phone lab. No, of course it won't. Of course it won't. But it'll be fun. It'll be a fun little interesting. But LaShanta, that's the same thing with Brooke and Taylor. They knew that it wasn't going to last. We knew that their friendship was not going to last because they don't have enough men to go around. That's actually now I think about that. That's actually sad. Brooke and Taylor's their friendship did not work out because they don't have enough men to go around on that show. Dolly says, I would love for Days to introduce a new teen scene. I kind of hate they skipped over Johnny and Allie teen years and put them in their mid-20s. Freddie says Harmony will forever be number one mom on the planet. Gladys is number second on the list. LaShanta says, I will stop it about I can't. You know what it is? You know what it is, Lashata? I can't sit there and see some of these women like dating downwards. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't understand how these people are attracted to bums. I like I don't get that. Like what's so attractive about being penniless? Hmm? Gary says Brooke and Taylor's friendship was never going to last anyways. Yeah, no, we knew that, but it was a nice little fantasy though. Tracy says Eric is a bum. Yes, I don't understand what's so sexy about being the bum. Is there something I'm missing? Jervo says, so what is your favorite soul today? Days, B&B, Wine, RGH. Oof, I would actually have to think about that because they were all actually good in a lot of ways. They're actually all pretty good in a lot of ways. So I can't even sit there and put numbers on them. Not today, anyway. They pretty much all brung it, which I'm very happy about. What about you, Jarvos? Uh, why the hell is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't get it. Nope. Never will get it. And you know, here's the thing. I said this in my review, and I'll sit there and say this here. I genuinely felt bad for Summer. I don't understand how people who claim to love someone can treat them so cruel and so miserable. I've never understood that. I've never understood how people get into arguments and say the most god awful things to each other possible. I don't get that. Billy says Eric is for the streets. How does this out of work do pull Jade and Nicole and Sloan back? Yeah, that generally does piss me off, to be honest. No, yeah, that really does. Curry says B&B, GHYNR, and Days for me. Hmm, interesting. I can't put a number on it. Freddie said Glider should be under the jail along with that shady doctor. Valerie says you always hurt the ones you love, so they say, or so they say. Yeah, but that's my whole thing though, Valerie. It's like I've seen people say some really terrible things to each other, but then they'll sit there and be like, "Oh, I love you. You're my world. You mean the world to me. This, that, and the third." And it's like, but you called this person terrible names. I will, I will, I will never understand that. The doctor says Brooke shakes your hands and takes your man. She does not have friends. That's why. Shakes your hand and takes your man. Hmm. I feel like that might actually be part of maybe my new video project. One says, well, Summer treated Kyle cruel by lying on his mother. Lashanta says, unfortunately, bums tend to work extra hard in other areas, so to speak, that makes you forget they're bums. You know what? Nikisha actually has a point. And I hate that. I hate that. Nikisha actually has a point. WC said, I can't believe Eric got 3 women knocked up in under 1 year. That's some future mess right there. But he's a rapper. You know, and I said the same thing, Carrie. Listen, every time you talk about B&B, I'm genuinely surprised. I am genuinely surprised. Trust me. I remember that. Mel says I feel bad for Summer, and yes, she lied, but Kyle broke his marriage vow by cheating on Summer with Audra. Just makes me sick. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, it was pretty messed up. Billy says poor Rafe got a house and a job with benefits up until a few weeks ago was sleeping with a damn teddy bear, just getting no love. Lashanta said, "Did you hear Summer tell Kyle I'll protect my mom? She you did too." Kyle said, "I'll protect my mom. She did you too." I don't get that. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Gemini says Kyle always does this summer. There is no difference. Jackie B says someone needs to find the pills and Sasha's bag. Hopefully not glass. Yeah, I said that in my wine review. You know, and I know people said things that you hurt the ones that you love. I just do not understand that. I don't think I will ever understand that. I think this is one of those things in this world that I will never just understand. I mean, he saw her cry, didn't give a damn about this woman's tears. And he said it was such bluntness. Yeah, I slept with her. Really? This is the reason why some people do not believe in love. Seriously, no, I'm being dead ass serious about it. This is why some people do not believe in love. Because there's no way you can sit there and say things like that, like all the nice, romantic, sweet, kind words. They do something to bother you, to piss you off, and now this person is treating you like dirt. I mean, I get in soap opera worlds, that's whatever. But I've seen that in real life. I just don't understand it. Mel says Kyle and Summer have both done wrong things to people, but Summer did not cheat on Kyle. So, Santa says she protected Phyllis, but he protected Diane. And not just that. Summer was in a very impossible situation. And I don't understand how you can't even sit there and look at that and be like, okay, well, I understand. You know, Duane says she saw him crying and obviously didn't care until she got caught. Ooh, Duane. Okay, all right, Duane. All right. That's okay. That's well. I mean, I agree with that, Mel. Gemini says Summer loves Kyle for both of them. He would jump right in bed with anyone just for happening's sakes. Kyle is the same one that married Summer, so she can. Gemini says I would actually know women like Summer in my real life. I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it. Carrie says Kyle hates Summer right now, but Audrey would give a bank robber. Wow. Corella Deville. Yep. Hmm. I just, I don't know. I never actually thought when Summer confronts her and I hope she slaps her for Kyle. See, that's why. I mean, I never understood that though. I never understood that. Oh, I'm mad at you for sleeping with my husband, so I'm gonna hit you. Like, no, put your hands on your husband. You know, like no one put a gun to his head and was like, "Oh, you gotta sit there and do this or else." So I've never fully understood that mentality. You know, like I guess the soap opera, so like it is what it is. But I've never really understood that mentality. Lashanta said he said they were separated temporarily, so he was wrong. I mean, he was just wrong in general for so many different reasons. I'm not sitting there saying that I'm not giving Summer a pass on that. I'm not. Um, Duane says I could be Gladys' nickname, Corella. I like that. I like that a lot, Duane. Yeah, I'm not giving her a pass. I'm just saying like Harry says I like to see that slap fight. Both Summer and Audra need to be slapped. Female says Kyle is the type of rich spoiled brat like Tucker called him. A boy who never had to work hard for it. Yeah, and I agree with that. When he called himself an overachiever, it was nothing but it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I mean, the thing is, he did sit there and recognize like he did get that position because of his family. So I give him that a little bit. He's acting like he's single. That's true. That's true, Mel. Gemini says Summer helping Phyllis is no different from Kyle helping his mom. No, and it's not. And again, it's really crazy is that normally I don't like Summer, and yet I had to sit there and defend her today. Like, what kind of ass dying nonsense is that? Jackie B says you can take your time and deal with your husband, but if the woman knows you are been smiling in your face, you have to deal with her. Double C says I didn't see Summer versus Audrey. Is it on for tomorrow? Gemini says imagine Kyle punk ass wanting Jack to put Summer out of business that is hers. I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, Jim. I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, though. But have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Yeah, no, I was not a fan of Jack giving of Summer keeping her job because of some sort of consolation prize. I wasn't a fan of that. Kelly says Kyle didn't even want to sit down and talk at all. He was dry. He wasn't dry. He just didn't give a damn. That's exactly what I said. He did not give a damn. That's why he didn't want to talk because he didn't give a damn. Billy says someone wanted to back her sport immature mom. There are consequences, and Summer has to deal with that, and that's very true. Ariana says this was some day for you both. Yes, yes, and I listen, Ariana. My head is still spinning over that. My head is still spinning over that. Gemini says the owner Marchetti gave the company to Summer, and Kyle was working for Summer. Gemini says Summer came to Jack about Marchetti because she wanted to come home. Oh. But doesn't Jabot all right, I can see where you're going. I can see where you're coming from. Okay. I can see where you're coming from. You have a point. Cat Lady says no one deserves to be cheated on. No, and that's very true. And that was my whole thing though, Cat Lady. That was the initial reason why I sided um with Summer. Because as much as I don't like her, yes, that's 100% true. Seriously, Ariana, my head was spinning. I was like, I didn't even. It was like a mental workout actually defending two people who I generally do not like. Ariana. Lashanta says you want to go work for the competition because you salted because you didn't want another position. Well, to be fair, I will give him that much. I wouldn't want to sit there and be demoted either. I'd rather work for the competition than sit there and take a step down. Who the hell wants to do that? Who literally wants to sit there and go backwards in their career? Carrie says I got the next 4 days off of work, even though 2 of them will be spending doing college work. Duane says I don't like Summer or Kyle either. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kimina says Summer could went to Victoria and partner Marchetti with Newman, but because of Kyle, she went with Jack instead. No, you're right. I get that. Yeah. Okay. You have a point. Mel says I called it about that Summer was going to slap Kyle in the face. But did you call it? Did you call it? Well, okay, but did you see it? Did you see the episode before you called it, though? Billy says, wait, you're defending Summer and Spencer and you're rooting for Nina to whoop Gladys' ass behind you. Yep, that's right, darling. Very true. I'm glad I'm sitting down for that one because my head is still spinning over that one. Yeah. Well, sometimes, Dolly, hell does freeze over. Really, really does. Lashanta says he chose to leave his dad. Billy got his old job. Yeah, and I get that. Like I said, I understand where Kyle's coming from. No one wants to sit there and work backwards in a career. No one. Curry says, I still will never stop saying it. I wish Colin Summer would just stay would just stayed in Italy. Curry says, well, I always knew Albert had a soft spot for Nina. Whoa, I would not go that far. Let's not get crazy in here, okay? I like to sit there and try to be fair. We're not gonna start going crazy up in here now. That's a little bit too far. Although as far as looks, she does look good in certain outfits. I will give Nina that. She does look good in certain outfits. All right, said it. Freddie says Alexa should just fire Esme. Clearly, Esme isn't doing. But well, yes, but you know exactly why she's keeping her around. Gemini says Jack did offer Kyle the job before he hired Billy, and Kyle said no because he enjoyed working on Marquetti. Yep, it's true. Billy says now you gotta say technical. Oh God, no, 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 no. Sorry, Joe. I'm gonna have to sit there and draw the line at some point. I still want to have my appetite, and as much as I don't like Nicole, I think she could do better than being with a bum. she could do better than being with a bum. Juwan says, "Well, Albert likes me." When did he say that? That's a damn good question. When? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get crazy here, Gemini. Let's not lose our heads here. Carrie says, I go that far and I stand by it. You love her Patrick from SpongeBob personality. You like Nina Jean down. You know it now. Come on, Kyrie. Let's not. What are we doing here? Let's not go. Let's not do all that. Jesus. Oof. Feel like I might need an actual drink after hearing all that. Jackie B says, I'm not a fan of Esme, but her storyline is the most interesting to me. Most of other characters are annoying. Freddie says that Hef was terrible at first day at work, work with Alexis. Yeah, but her excuse is she's never had a job before, so Jakaris. I don't know. Every time I see Jakaris, I just get very happy. How are you doing tonight, Jakaris? Jakaris says, every time you speak of Nina, you smile on some level. Oh, I do. Whoa. Okay, Gemini. So, wow. It's not to say he could have been COO at Chipotle, he's COO at New Media. I did not think of that. You know what, Lashanti, you actually have a good point. You have a good point. I'll say that much. Dolly said Eric gets no love. Poor Eric sitting on Sloan's couch playing Xbox, eating Cheetos, and working on his mixtapes in a do rag. Yes, make sure. Yes, I'm glad that I actually read that part. And sleeping with a very hot woman. Okay, sleeping with a semi-attractive, good-looking woman. How's everything going, Jakars? How's life? Gemini says Alexis does not trust Esme, as she should. As she said it, she straight up says she shouldn't. She said, I mean, that she doesn't. That says, "Other, what do you think of Liam and Melinda?" I actually liked it. I actually liked it. You know, it was unexpected and it worked. Carrie says, "Come on, Albert, you're a grown ass man. You're gonna own your feelings. You wait until we get the numbers up. We're gonna have Cindy watch us on a whole live stream one day. You'll be blush." Listen, Cindy Watros is actually she is good looking. I give her that. Let's not let's not go crazy now. Carissa, I don't know where this is coming from. Because do I like new Molly? I guess she's okay. Honestly, to she was her first day. She wasn't terrible. She was better than the other Molly. So there's that. What did you thought of her, Jakaris? Have a good night, job, Rose. Thank you for joining. Yes. See you tomorrow, my friend. Honestly, tell you the truth, like I said before, it was hard to judge her because the character just pissed me off. I think when she calms down a little bit, I can probably judge her a little more better. It's hard to judge her today, though. Terry says, "Were you just? I got Albert and Nina, a new couple. Brenda? Bree Nina? What? Dave, what's good, Dave? Bree? Bert, what? Bert Nina? Dave said, "Hey, Albert, how you doing? I'm confused about today's episode. When did they change that? Today. They changed it today, Dave. And it seems like this is a permanent recast. It seems like this is a permanent recast." Freddy says, "Even though Esme never had a job before until now, with Esme, I don't trust that snake who knows she could be faking this amnesia the whole time. Or maybe she's been had her memories back." True. Like what? I feel some type of ways about days today. All right, Jakars, break it down to me. What is it that you? What are your feelings about days? Almost actually, I'm not gonna lie, I almost actually kind of forgot about days to some extent. The only things that really do stand out to me is Melinda and Lee and Alex being a dick. I mean, just a jackass. Everything else I don't remember. I remember more stuff from Y&R um than I do about what you call it. Why not Albina? Albina. Albina. Hikari says, "Oh, better yet, I got a new name. Albernina, your name combo perfectly. LOL, don't even need to split." Albert Nina. Well, I mean, if we're gonna go with it, not that I want to go with any of this, but Jess actually has a good name now. Albina. Shakara says the stupid baby secret, and also they keep trying to put Alex in that triangle. Hmm. Yeah, very true. Very true. Mel says, how do you feel about Adam, Nick, and Sharon working together by I like it. I like it. I actually, honestly, tell you, I'm with it. I'm with it now. Carrie says, I'm hoping out Nina, you will know how to actually pronounce it. Albert Nina. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just Albert Nina. But I kind of do like what you call it name a little bit better though. Albino. Freddie says GH isn't the same no more with all the recasts. But I honestly tell you, they need to recast Christina. Albina. Oh, Albina. Kind of a weird name, but okay. Thank you, Jess. Gemini says when Sharon was married to Victor, she used to run Newman. Chikara says I've been feeling a bit down today, but I'm trying to cheer myself up. I'm sorry to hear that, Chikaris. Well, I hope that they distracted you a little bit from it. Jackie P says I would like to know how Cynthia feels about the way Nina is being written. Now Dolly says I'm actually here for Albina. Curry says, yep, now that's going to be a t-shirt. I'm going to have a picture of you and Nina next to each other. It's, yo, that's crazy. Albina. Oh, Albina. Thanks, just Albina. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jess. Curry says I know you wear that shirt proudly. Oh, I will. I will. Jakar says Albert keeps making me. Well, that's good, Jakar. That is good. That is good. That means I'm doing my job. Apparently, that's good. That makes me smile. Thank you, Jakar. Gemini says the coffee shop is not Sharon's only business that Sharon has ever had over the years. She also used to model and be a marketing exec. Well, yeah, I can see the marketing. I can see the marketing. I can see the modeling, Gemini, because she's still bad. Listen, Sharon still got it going on. All right, she still got it going on. So it's kind of a shame that they actually did put her in the background, not just being a coffee shop therapist and like. Carrie says I'm gonna send Ron a T-shirt with Sheila's 9 toes on it. Yo, seriously, Carrie, I wish that Ron would sit there and join members live stream. Darby says, how about Team Nina and Albert? Team Nina. Yeah, it's saying it's kind of be like an oxymoron. Hashtag Team Nina and Albert. Duan says, if I was Kyle, I just wouldn't be sorry for sleeping with Audra. And Summer shouldn't have been surprised he didn't want her anymore. Very interesting. very interesting take to I can't disagree. I don't know. Maybe just because I feel you have an interesting take. I'll say that much. I like it. Have a good night, Dolly. Thank you for joining. It is always great to see you. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I am genuinely happy to hear that, Dolly. Darby says, Kerry says, hey, Darby, I'd do anything for Albert to own his own. I'd do anything for Albert to own his feelings for me. What? Yo, Broski. I like purple. I used to have a purple mountain bike. Oh my God, thank you, Dolly. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ, thank you. Seriously, that really does help me out. Thank you. Oh, listen, Dewan, if he definitely is funny. Takara said that I'm planning on reviewing one story on GSA. The rest was boring. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Pick out the stuff that you like and the stuff that you don't like. Just do away with it. Terry says I'm definitely sending that shirt. Watch out for it. That's more worth it than the Spencer shirt. I think so, Tim. I think so, Tim. Yeah, I think so, Tim. Now, Jess said, don't forget the Spencer t-shirt. I love it. Favorite troublemaker. But no, thank you, Dolly. Thank you again. Takara says, I won't review GH for a minute now. Is it just because of time, or you just not liking GH right now? Takara, is that why? Prince versus Michael Jackson. Very, very, very interesting. Some people like Prince. Some people like Michael. Let's not just let anyone know Heather Webber was moved. Damn, no, I didn't know that. Freddie says Sonny is older now. He should just take a seat. Take a seat. That Nixon for mess really messed him up. Thanks to Nina, his people being caught in broad daylight by Anna and Dante just sloppy as F now. Hmm. Jakara says, I'm not liking the show right now. Okay, I can see your point, Freddie. Harry says I was marking the Spencer T-shirt. Then I'm like, damn, Spencer is pale. He's whiter than the toilet paper. Damn. Yes, for me, it's always been Michael. The Shanta says some like both in their own lanes. Yeah, I get that. Some people like Prince. Some people like Michael. I'm a Michael fan. Darby says someday there's going to be a scene where Nina is doing a hope and explaining why she breaking up with Sonny to be with Albert, and Albert's just sitting there quietly. Yo, listen, that happens. I feel like that would just be a complete another nightmare. I don't know what I would sit there and do with a delusional woman. Like I feel like my life would just be a wreck at that point. Like Nina would literally sit there and destroy my life. Okay, Nina would definitely destroy my life. She'll probably destroy whatever credit I have as far as YouTube is concerned. Lord knows how my family will sit there and feel about somebody that delusional. Yeah, no, I just don't see that ending well. I just really do not see that ending well at all. Freddie says, "I love Janet Jackson, the Queen. She has some good music. Janet had some good music back in the day. She really did. Really did." Yeah, Jackie B says people don't like Prince. His fans love him, but I'm not going to get started on it. Yeah, I feel like that's I feel like that's a total mess for another day. Duane says Nina is rich, however. I mean, that's true. The money is nice. um, but I'm pretty sure she'll still ruin my life. Harry says, I know exactly what you would do with her and do with her over and over again. She's rich. She will get you more subscribers and fame. Don't bring your family into it. Don't use them to, don't use them to hide behind your feelings. Just embrace it and let Nina rock your world. Okay, well I think I just now lost my appetite, so that's pretty awesome. Angela B says I would just say no and run. My dude said don't hide behind your face. I love it. Mel says I love Paula Abdul. Takara says I really feel bad for Sasha, like why I gotta feel bad for a character. Oh, you don't like Sasha? Interesting. It's not just out. Did you hear someone trying to sue MJ's estate? He's dead. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised for Sasha. There are so many petty people in this world. I'm not surprised. If you can get some sort of money out of it, the hell with respect. Harry says you have. Harry says you have picked up your Nina's appetizers. Listen, I'm still there. I still can't get over the fact you was like, no, you're not gonna like stop hiding behind your family and embrace your true feelings for me. And I was like, all right, bro, all right, my guy. Lasanta, I mean, Chikara says I don't like Sasha, but she doesn't deserve this mess now. I want Gladys to be gone. You know, it's actually really interesting, Chikara's. As much as we don't like some of these characters, right? As much as we don't like some of these characters, there's times when we will feel bad for them, you know, because we do have, well, we do have hearts. Most of us have hearts. So, like, I don't like Summer. I can't remember who. Oh, I don't like Spencer. And I had to sit there and stick up for him today because Portia was just way out of line, and she was, you know, she was out of line. She was just obnoxious, and I'm still sneaky trying to reread this. I bet you're gonna have dreams of Nina tonight. Yeah, I would call them more like, well, I don't want to sit there and say nightmares, but you know, the sad thing is, Kyrie, I feel like just because you're saying that, I probably will. And if I do, I'm somehow, if I do, I'm going to wake up mad. I'm going to blame you, Kyrie, for that. Okay? If I have a dream of Nina, I'm going to blame you for that. Now, okay, yeah, I'm glad you're catching up to that. Well, to be fair, I did like Portia for a hot minute, so yes, I can see we're definitely in the same boat with that, Jakars. Freddie said yes. After I see Heather Wonder, I'm going to have to stop watching Jay's cries. they're going to have to do better and get all these old ass storylines out the way and start off with fresh ones, fresh new ones. So what are you going to be watching to me to then, Freddie? Y&R, B&B, Days. What's your show? What's your poison you're going to be watching? I'm being dead ass serious, Carries. I have a dream about her. I'm blaming you for that. He does deserve no trip about the baby. Yeah. Carrie says I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I don't I don't get too mad. I've been told no. You know what? I said that more as a joke, Carries. But yes, no, on the other note, yeah, no, I will blame you for that. Though. I have a dream about Nina. I'm blaming you for that. Darby says, "Why are you calling her delusional? Do you know how many men in this world are with delusional women?" Well, the answer is simple. All men in this world are with delusional. Do you know how many men in this world are with delusional women? Jackie B says, seems to be more tension between Portia and Spencer than him and Trina could be a interesting twist. It could be a way that they're going to probably write him off. Jakara says, I would love for Carson Bowman to do a shout out on my channel. Interesting. I feel like he would do something like that. I feel like he's nice enough he would actually do something like that. Tracy says, I hope Molly gets better acting wise. You didn't like her acting? It was hard for me to tell because I was just too pissed off at the character. Kerry says, bring it on. I'm glad I can push true love together at last. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Broski. True love. That's one word for it. But with that being said, I think I'm going to end the stream right here. Jackie B says, however, some men have been known to be like, you know, that's true. That's that is kind of true, Jackie B. I'm going to leave it on that note. Well, listen, I do want to thank everyone for joining. Now, this was a lot of fun. Thank you. Yes, I think I'm going to sit there and stream on this note. But thank you, everyone, for joining. Darby says I was going to have a hot, wet. Jesus Christ, Darby. I don't even know what to say to that, though. Wow, that sounds like a nightmare, but okay, Darby. But yes, have a good night, Jakaris. Have a good night, Tracy Steves. Have a good night, Cat Lady. Have a good night, Gemini. Have a good night, Jesse Jess. Have a good night, Nikisha. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Kyrese. Have a good night, Jackie P. Have a good night, Ann Jeanette. And now I'm missing some. Yes, there we go. Ariana says, "Can I Albert latte in the mornings?" Yep. Yes, you have a good night, Jackie P. Thank you, Ariana. You have a great night. Jimina says, "But don't worry, Albert. Audrey will come and fight Nina for you." Lord, I hope so. Have a good night, Gemini. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Melly Mel. Have a good night, Mel. Have a good night, Freddie. I'm gonna start watching Law and Order SVU. Okay, I approve of that list. I like that. I used to watch that show with my ex. Kyrie says, good night, Darby. Good night, Mel. Good night, Jess. Good night, Jakaris. Good night, Cat Lady. Good night, Gemini. Good night, Dewan. Good night, Nina. Break her back in your. Darius, you forgot Nikisha. Have a good night, Nikisha. Thank you for joining. I looked at that list. I was like, somebody is missing. Yes, Law and Order's a good show. Jesus Christ. I'm already dying. Terry says, good night, Nikisha, and good night, Ariana. Okay, good. Darby says, and Carrie's what's worse than Nina with Albert? Well, imagine Nina giving birth to Black baby 9 months from now. Hey, well. All right, good night, everyone. Stay safe. If I didn't say good night, oh, good night, Jonathan. I don't forget somebody. Good night, Jonathan. I think I said good night, Dolly. And if I forgot who you are, I still love you. I just miss you in the comments. Harry says Nina don't got any eggs left, not even Albert could bring. Well, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing y'all all tomorrow. Have a good night, LaShanta. Thank you for joining. Darby says, speak of the devil. Yeah, it's funny. We were just in there talking about you. Weren't we, Kyrie's? Weren't we just in there talking about Nathaniel, aka Cuz? Kind of funny. It's like somebody's ears was burning. Oh, just Kyrie's had a really good message for you. Unfortunately, I don't think Kyrie's is actually in the chat right now. But, he has some choice words about Mason. It's really. uh, I love it. I do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Kyrie. Kyrie says if Mason keeps messing with Ava, he's with Gladys as punishment. And by Gladys, he means like in a sexual way. Okay? Oh hell no! Yeah, no, and that message was in a sexual way. We're not gonna sit there and be sugarcoating ish tonight. Someone says Curry has a problem with Mason messing with his woman Ava. Nathaniel says I'm aware. Dudley said, "Hey, Mr. Gray, we were just busting Albert unequivocally loving for all things Nina." That is very true. Well, Kyrie's was taking the charge on that, but I want to make sure Kyrie's kept that end of the deal down. Mason coming in at the end of the stream, he's probably was watching all along. Nathaniel said, "Well, how's the show's been for Hoya?" It's actually starting to pick up now. It was kind of lame before, but it was actually starting to pick up now. So I'm happy about that. And Mel says, "Hey, Nathaniel." It's funny, I was just about to take it off too. Jimmy says, "Curry, I'm ready to fight with you." Curry says, Gladys will have to rock Mason's world, rock him straight to hell. She ain't got laid in 20 years. Mason got work to do." In no parallel universe, I can't imagine Gladys in any sort of knock and boost relationship whatsoever. I can't see it. Can't see it. Just can't do it. And that is a good punishment. Jimmy says Jason needs to move the stories along, but the writer strikes is affecting everyone. Yeah, that's true. And Melanie says, "Hey, Nathaniel." And I wish this was something stronger. Tracy Saba. Nathaniel says, "No, I just signed in." Okay, I figured that. I figured that. But yes, no, Nathaniel. Yeah, no. Mel said, "What's up to you?" Mel with love always. Very curious about that poll. Very, very curious about that poll. Tracy says, "What are you two top drinks of choice?" Hmm. I only have one right now, and that's Moscato. I'm not a huge drinker, even though I've been drinking like almost every day. But I'm not a huge drinker who actually have like different choices of drinks. The thing is that I always say hi when I step in. Now I want to watch till the end to speak. Now I want to watch to the end to speak. I was just Gladys wouldn't know what to do with Mesa. The thing says, so no, I wasn't watching the stream. LOL, Freddie, you silly. That's very true. No, he always says to stop to everyone. I just, yeah. Well, listen, as fun as this was, I am going to end the stream. I want to sit there and stick around a little bit longer since Nathaniel showed up. And Kyrie said what he said, so that generally did make my night. Freddie says, well, excuse me, the Mason cuz. Tracy said I'm going to take my mom wine tasting. I'm not drinking, but I'm not a drinker, but I think it'll be fun. Yeah, I want to do that one day. I want to do that one day. Garter says if Kyrie's is chief troll officer in charge of busting out his balls, then I'm his assistant manager in charge of cleaning up the evidence. I like that. I like that. No, Kyrie says Mr. Gray is in love. I'm sorry. Kyrie says Mr. Gray Albert is in love with Nina. Tell Cindy we we said hey. Tracy says, are there good places where you're from? Yeah, my aunt knows a place. My aunt knows a place. So I mean actually do that. I mean actually do that. Seems like fun. Actually give me a good idea, Tracy. I think you actually gave me a good idea. Thank you. Nathaniel says, sorry, I'm driving while I'm responding. That's all good. It's all good. Listen, just your presence being here is awesome. You know. So just said Nathaniel, when will we find out who the boss is? That's if you can sit there and say anything. Then it's totally cool. Also, he is driving, so maybe a minute. Hmm. Damn it, I'm actually out of. Nathaniel said, Jess, you will find out soon. All right. Darby says, pleasant Nina dreams, Albert. Yeah, okay, that's. Listen, like I said, Darby, if I have a dream of Nina, I'm blaming Kyrie's for that. As illogical as that sounds, I'm blaming him for that. Yes, good night, Darby. Good night, chat. Kyrie says, Albert thought I would. Okay, Kyrie says, Albert thought I wouldn't say it in front of Mr. Gray. There ain't no secrets in this chat room. Sonny gonna deal with Mason soon, though. Mason's gonna deal with that 5 feet, that 5 feet of security. That's true. Just said, LOL, soon give me a date. Just is like, LOL, soon give me a date or something. But then it says, next month or the month after is the best I can guess. All right. That's a fair reasonable time. It's a fair and reasonable time. Kerry says, try me, Albert, blaming me for your blaming me for your feelings are coming to the surface. That's exactly what I'm doing. Double C's, I wonder if the Morse is Martin's third ex-wife. Yep. Well, listen, as fun as this is, I think I'm gonna sit down the stream right now. I do gotta get to a couple of calls before I go to bed. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's thank Nathaniel for stopping through. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone. And thank everyone for stopping through. We will sit there and pick up this stuff tomorrow. Carrie says, Howard don't want to leave. Howard don't want this level of smoke. I tried to go easy on you, Albert. I'll take both. No, you funny, Carries. You know, it's all love. It's all love, my friend. Have a good night, Jess. Have a good night, Nathaniel. Have a good night, Double C. Have a good night, Carries, Darby, and anyone else is in the chat. You have a great night. And I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow and the live stream. And yeah, laters.